Does this car look familiar to you? Does this scenery look familiar to you? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I want to talk about modifications, modifying your bike, aftermarket parts and all that sort of stuff. This thing is a 1997 Kawasaki ZZR250, model code EX250H7. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure about the H7 part. But I've been looking at getting parts for it. One of the things I want to do is getting a Scott oiler, so that I don't have to worry about oiling my chain. I just have to keep an eye on the oil level in the oil canister, that thing you put the oil in, that thing. So I've gone onto the Scott Oiler website, and there is no model. Like, my model of bike isn't up there. So they've got the Kawasaki version, which, alright, yeah, mine's a Kawasaki, so surely that'll work, right? But it's like $100, and given that I'm not entirely sure that it's going to fit my bike, I figure, why not make my own? So I figure all you need is a vacuum valve, bit of pipe, and a canister, and you could make your own pretty easily. So that's what I figure I'm going to do with that. And there's other things like exhausts. Trying to get a new exhaust system for this bike is like pulling teeth, because it is an old bike and it's a 250. Nobody does stuff for 250s. It's really freaking annoying. And I can see why they don't do things for 250s. It's because they are generally not held for a long time. People learn on a 250 and then they go up to a 600 or 1,000 or whatever. But I've had this bike now for a year, and I really don't see myself upgrading very soon, so I want to do things to it. Things like exhaust, the automatic chain oilers, a couple of little performance modifications, because in WA, and I think this counts for the whole of Australia, maybe just WA, I'm not limited to 250cc. I'm limited to power, so I can modify this bike to make more power, as long as it's within the restrictions dictated by the licensing, which I like modifying things. I don't know if you guys have seen my ute when I had it. That was quite modified. My new car will be modified. And in fact, I'm planning on doing a modification on that this weekend. So buying performance parts and aftermarket parts in general for cars that people don't really see as modifiable makes it really hard. Or is really hard. And I had the same thing with my Ute. Like, it wasn't a V8, so there wasn't many performance parts available. My new car is not the turbo variant, so it's going to be hard getting parts for that as well. And a lot of things I'm going to be doing myself, making them myself. So let me know your experiences on buying aftermarket parts for cars that aren't really deemed to be something that people would modify. And I'm going to leave this here because I'm about to rock up to where I want to be. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit me up on Facebook. And as always, ride safe, drive safe, and stay safe. Catch you next video.